9th of November 2012, a day that the Sri Lankan human rights record received another black mark. Yesterday, we brought to you some startling revelations regarding the Welikada prison clash that occurred in 2012, as well as the death of 27 inmates. Today, on Expose, Newsfirst spoke with an eyewitness of the event to find out what transpired on that fateful day.
We got
to know that the army had reached the front gate of the prison. There was no unusual behavior. They came near the front gate despite objections from officers at the prison. They entered the area where suspects are being detained. There was no reason to create a clash because they had successfully blocked the exits. They then entered Chapel Ward, which is where the death row inmates are. They fired tear gas into prison cells that were closed.
According to the committee report and the investigations I conducted as a journalist, the former Commissioner General of Prisons in August 2012 had requested the help to conduct a search in the prison. The request had been made to provide 300 police STF personnel. However, according to this report, 798 armed military personnel took part in the operation.
They fired tear gas to incite the prisoners. They beat up the prisoners in an inhumane manner. That is when all of this transpired.
According to the prison guards who gave evidence for this committee report, they had tried to resolve this peacefully on 2 occasions. Like Nandimal said, the army had initially conducted a search. The prisoners got riled up. The armed personnel then retreated to the main gate while firing tear gas. They continued to fire tear gas from the gate. The media did not show this back then. No one saw this, so the public believed that the prisoners that were on the roof were shooting. What really happened was a discussion took place between prison guards and the inmates. While these 2 discussions were taking place, STF officers had fired shots into the prison. We clearly know that there is a chain of command. There is a commander-in-chief or secretary of defense.
Former
IGP NK Ilangakon testified that the STF was not under his command back then. All the armed forces came under the former president as the commander-in-chief and the minister of defense. Then comes the secretary of defense.
Field Marshal Sarath Fonseca expressed these views following an event held in the Pittigoda Kalaniya.
It has been 5 years since the incident at the Welikada prison which occurred during the regime of Mahinda Rajapaksa. What do you have to say about this report? According to the information that we have received, the report has revealed information about the individuals who are connected to it. We have heard some of the witnesses have also received death threats by now. It was an inhuman crime. People are imprisoned for various reasons. Those who have committed crimes, who have done something by accidents, due to anger and so on. All these people are in prison. We should be ashamed of the fact that this country was governed by a group of leaders who have a mentality to threat people in this manner.